name's Roxanne. I'm a singer-songwriter and I am born and raised in Liverpool.
Pull back the curtain, sun in my face. Same old drama, but a different day. Then you wrap your arms around me and slowly kiss my face. And I smile, but inside it still feels the same.
Well, to me, it's when I sing a song that I've wrote myself, it's literally how I'm feeling at a certain time in my life. And by saying it's a soundtrack to my life, a song, you don't just hear a song and think, oh, I like it. Usually a song relates to you. So, for example, Living a Lie relates to me and it's a soundtrack of my life because it's a one point of my life, how I was feeling at a certain time. And I might feel that same in a different time or never again, but literally there's just different songs on my album that could say is a soundtrack to my life because there's so many different things that have happened to me and I've wrote them down and they are my singles.
Through the walls, I shouted you from the rain, and yet you carry on and still cause me pain.
A lot of the songs are very, very personal. However, some songs are just upbeat and happy and fun, but I've tried to relate them to something, whether it's an emotional experience a friend or a family member has gone through and it's rubbed off on me. I've wrote about it.
Loving you.
It was basically a moment in time. I was just young and in a relationship and it just wasn't very good. I was upset and it wasn't, by saying I'm living a lie, it's because the relationship hadn't been announced that it was officially over. We hadn't said like, look, it's over. You just knew it was over. Like, you didn't feel the same, everything about the relationship. You just didn't feel yourself anymore with that person. So you knew it was over. You were basically living a lie because it was over before you come to each other and said, look, it's over.
You said you had my back through it all. You said you.
I'm very selective about what I put on my album and reveal to people because I'm a very private person. Like, I don't like to put my whole business out there. So I was very selective about what I put on the album. So when it comes to writing songs, some of them I could literally, whether it was an emotional song, I'd try and make it upbeat. I could just literally write it there and then. Whereas Living a Lie, it was a lot of emotion put into that song. So I'd literally jot something down and then come back to it and then I'd feel something again and then I'd jot it down again and then in the end I could create a song. The album is called In My Words and yes, it is finished. It's out next year in April, but not sure of a date yet because things are always moving and we're not sure yet of the single that's coming after Living a Lie, but probably something like Right Kinda Wrong or I'm a Woman because they're like really strong and powerful songs.
How'd you do me this way? You said you never met.
It's a ballad, but it's like slow and a smooth R&B, and it's just, I tried to make it modern, obviously, because it's this day and age, but I tried to have some influences back so people, when they listen to it, they could be like, oh yeah, well, I might have listened to that type of music back in the day, because I think that music, to me, whether I'm just being biased, was such a powerful era because the music was genuinely pure, and I'd like to see a lot more of that now in this day and age, more pure and amazing singers.
Like this.
Follow me on Twitter at RoxyLJ because that's where I post most of my information up, and my website called Roxanne L Jones, and YouTube Roxanne L Jones.